What questions should you ask in an interview with your target customer? Customer interviews are the first thing that you're doing as soon as you came up with the idea for an app or for a software product that you're thinking about building. Why is that the first thing? Because you are now starting to validate whether there is indeed a problem. You're starting to validate whether that's a good idea. And everything starts with you talking to the customer. Well, that is one of the biggest problems, is that a lot of founders don't even have these interviews with the target customers. It's about talking about them. So the first thing that you're going to be talking and asking your customer is about their goal. What is their goal, or what is their desire? Where do they want to do? What does success mean to them? Say that your target customers are people that want to launch new businesses with services that they're passionate about, and right now they have other jobs. So their goal of this target customer might be, well, you know what? My goal is to have financial freedom by doing what I really love doing. So that's their desire, that's their goal. The second one, what do they do about it? Or what are their jobs? What are the things, the tasks they currently need to do? Go to work and I need to do stuff that I really enjoy doing. I want to be teaching, or I want to be playing music. And these are the things that I want to be doing. The thing what you ask them is, what is their problem? What is holding you back right now? What's something that doesn't let you basically achieve that goal of yours? What's holding you back right now? Well, what's holding me back is that I can't find people that would pay for something that I'm passionate about, because I'm passionate about playing piano and I have a day job, and I can't find people that pay me for playing piano for them. Because there's no marketplace. I can't just go to Craigslist and say, hey, I will play piano for money, because people are going to think that I'm, sketchy, or they're afraid to bring someone in their house like that. The fourth question that you're going to be asking is, what's the hardest about not being about this problem? So what is the pain? What's the hardest thing about not being able to find people that would be willing to pay for what you have to do? Well, the hardest thing is that I feel like I'm not trustworthy. It's that I go on all these platforms and I try, and I feel like people don't trust me, and I just kind of feel hopeless that I'm never going to be able to teach and do what I really love, or to play piano and do what I really love. And I spend a lot of time, I interact with people, and they just reject me for some reasons that are weird. There's no way for me to go around, and that's really hard, that kind of rejection. Okay, the next question that you're going to ask them is, listen, tell me a story about when that happened. Well, listen, and they're trying to tell you about a story of when this problem occurred and when they felt this pain. Well, listen, I posted a post on Craigslist and that I want to play piano, and then someone told me, listen, what's your credentials, and where do you live, and how old are you, and they started telling me that it's not good enough, but they didn't even hear me playing. I told them that, hey, you can check out my Instagram, my YouTube, but they didn't go watch, because they thought that I'm just trying to make them follow me on Instagram. Basically, I'm just trying to spam them. So this is what happened. This is how I feel when that kind of thing happens. And that brings us to the next point, is emotion. How did that make you feel? How did that make you feel? Well, it made me feel rejected. It made me feel worthless. It made me feel like I will never be able to do something that I do. I was so sad. I was angry. Why other people can do it and I cannot do it? Let them vent. Discover all that emotion. That's what the most important point when you want to bring your customer, your target customer. You want to bring them to feel their emotion, because when later on you're gonna build your product and you're gonna come back to them, you're gonna tell them to buy into your product, then you're gonna say, hey, do you remember how you feel? Do you remember how you felt in that situation, Do you remember that you felt like you're never gonna get that thing done, and that you're never gonna be able to have financial freedom? And you stir up again all those emotions for them. That's why hitting emotions is very, very important for them. Now you can go further and try to get to the root of the cause. Now the root of the cause means what made it so hard? What makes it so hard for you when you felt rejected? What made it so hard for you when you felt like you're not good enough? What makes it so hard for you when you feel like other friends of yours are making it and you're not making it? And basically what this is just trying to dig deeper. It's basically the same question. You're still trying to go through their emotion. You're still trying to go into the pain. But the way that you ask this question, what made it so hard about feeling that way? It's basically digging way deeper. So the fact that they have no way to play piano tells them makes them feel that they're never going to be happy. Okay, but what's so hard about that? Well, if I'm never going to play piano, I will always have to have this crappy job, and I hate it. And what is crappy about job? What is bad about that? Well, it is because I see that everybody's good at what they do, but I'm not good at what I do, and that makes me feel like I will never have anything that I want. And this way, you just try to dig a little bit deeper and understand, make them connect more and more emotionally to you. Now the next thing, and the last thing that you're going to be asking them, is alternatives or competition, basically. What have you tried until now? Well, I tried Craigslist, I tried meetups, I tried Facebook groups, I've tried this and I tried that, and they're going to tell you everything that they have tried. Why is this important? Because after you build an application that it's meant to solve their problem, you're going to go back in all those locations, and people that are trying to use the same channel basically to achieve their desire, those are the people that you're going to try to bring back. They basically tell you where your other target, the rest of your target audience is hanging. So try to, in the beginning, just try to ask these questions. Just try to talk to your husband or to your wife or to your partner. Try to talk to them. Try to talk to your close family. Try to talk to your friends, and just ask them and start from any goal of desire. Right? Just start from what does success look like to you, right? What's very important to you, and they're gonna start from this goal and desire with these people. 5 people, 5 family members, 5 friends, 5 strangers at a meeting, at a party, or whatever. And then the next thing, once in your mind your idea is shaped, now you go about the actual goal and desire of your target customer and try to talk with up to 50 people and have up to 50 customer interviews. Hope that's really helpful. I hope that gives you a guideline about how to do it. If you have any questions about what specific questions to ask in your situation, whether your idea is good or not, or if you feel that it may not be easy to reach your target audience, feel free to book a call. You're going to see a link under this video, and we're going to hop on a call, and if there's anything that we can help you with, we're going to show you how that looks like, and let's get you started. Again, my name is Aristotel Daskal. I'm the founder of GoStartup.io. Go change lives.